everybody, welcome to my channel, Farm Girl Picker. My name is Suzanne and I am an eBay reseller. And I have 7 horses that I own and dogs and lots of animals. So I went on a thrifting trip and I want to take you along with me. So here we go. I got some really cool stuff, so I hope you stay with me. And if you like it, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. Thank you. Okay, so here I am going into the local Walgreens. Sometimes I find some good stuff. It depends on their sale days, and I just don't know which days those are. But sometimes they have some really good sales, so I usually walking down the health and beauty aisle to see if there's anything there. I look for the orange. They're like an orange tag, and that's usually the sale price. So then if you look for that, then you'll find it. And sometimes they have like stuff marked down like 10. One time I got chapstick in here for 10 cents a piece, which was amazing, and I sold like 20 of them for $40 or something crazy like that. So I always go down to this clearance 50%. Usually they have a 75% off, but I think the bottom one didn't have much but pens. And they have the 50% off. Sometimes they have good things. I picked up these Kodak Sunsaver cameras. Oh, Funsaver they're called. And they were $4.99 a piece. And singly, just one they didn't sell for much, but 3 sold for $35. So I checked the comps, and it was worth it for me to pick up 3 of those. I think there were a couple more, but I just didn't see that many sold comps, so I left the other ones. And really not much else there. I checked a few other things, just couldn't make much of a profit on anything else that I saw. So I kept looking, as you can tell. Sometimes you have to dig. Like I said, I did find a couple more of those cameras, but I just decided to put them back. So Walgreens is a good spot to go for check to see what they have. They usually have some good sales because sometimes they do a lot of their own liquidation, and you can get some good sales. I used to get, last year the sales were better than they are right now, so I'm not sure what happened there, but it could be that I don't really know. I don't know. So I'm digging through here, and I don't think I found anything else. Not finding anything else here. There are things that have value here, but their prices are too high to make any profit, so that's the problem. Always. When you're doing retail arbitrage, you've got to make sure that you're going to make a decent profit, otherwise it's not worth it. I've been down that road a few times. I'm starting to learn. I have to learn. It takes time to learn. So for those of you that are new, just remember you have to just be patient and know that you're going to make mistakes, and you're going to have to suck it up. And I used to buy a lot of these dollar items, dollar deals. I still look. You can see me. I'm looking, but I'm not picking anything up, because I still have stuff that's listed for a year from the dollar store. I'm picking up some plastic bags for my items there, and I don't see anything else. So I'm heading on my way out the door. I'm not sure I like the Acaso. I have an Acaso camera. Here I am looking at toys. The toys are sometimes, like I said, if you buy 2 get 1 free, sometimes if the price is good, then you can make a couple of bucks. I did that with some Hot Wheels stuff from there. And these plushies were 70% off or 75% off. And they just didn't have any value. They weren't name brand. So they weren't, didn't find much there, unfortunately. And I looked at these hot hands. I think they were $1.49, but even that I didn't see any good comps for those. Actually, I don't think they were $1.49. I hope they weren't, because I don't know. You know, sometimes you see things in a video after the fact that you didn't see when you were actually there. It's kind of strange. So then you want to go back to the store and say, wait a minute, did I see that right? Right?
You find everything you're looking for?
I think so. So this lady here, I'll let the video do the talking.
Your card, because we're offline right now.
Okay.
For 2030, please. Are you a walker? Is that why?
YouTuber.
Walk
I have a
around?
YouTube channel.
So what do you do? Just walk around?
I sell on eBay. So then I put on YouTube, I put my videos of the stuff that I buy and then resell. But I won't put you on there without your permission.
I need you to come and sell the stuff in my house.
Yeah.
I have a lot of stuff.
She wanted me to sell
You're all set, and there's a survey on there.
stuff, her stuff.
Survey, they'll put you in drawing for 3,000.
That would be nice. And I used to.
Yeah, okay, great. Thank you very much.
I could have said, sure, I'll do that. I would have done that years ago, but no more. This is the other store that I went to. I saw this rook game, vintage rook game, card game, but I don't think all the cards were in there, and the comps weren't that good. So if I could have counted all the cards, but I just didn't. I didn't really want to take the time to do that. Just not for a small profit. Some of these prices on this stuff in this store were pretty high. They have stuff that discounts after a few months, and so you have to look at the dates on the box to see what the lowest price is. So I bought this taboo game, and unfortunately I did not open the box to make sure all the parts were in there. So that's advice for any new people. This is a Mahjong game, I think, and I think the price was just too high, and I just couldn't find any comps on it, so I wasn't really sure. I need a lot more experience with, you know, vintage items like that, because I don't have a lot of experience with that. I checked my comps on that, and I just was unsure. The Monopoly games were kind of a mess. They weren't really complete, and you know, I was looking at all the games. And in here I was looking at these cute little bookends, the little Scotty dogs. I don't know, I don't think I found any comps on that, but I thought they were really cute, and I decided to buy them because people like dogs. And they are vintage, made in Japan. And one of them had a little mark by its eye, but they were marked, and I liked them. But I'm an animal person, so that's what happens, you know. I think they were really on sale for a very low price, so they were on the low end. I think I picked them up for like $8 or something like that. I figure I can sell them for $20. So, you know, there's a profit to be made. Yeah, they were $8. I can see the price on there. So I had to do a lot of editing in this video because I spent a lot of time doing comps, so I was like, oh my God. You guys don't want to see that me doing comps. Now these are another set of bookends. These are the 1964 World's Fair. They were on sale for $11, and they'll sell. The comps on those were like $40, $39.95, and they were really unique. I found one set of those on eBay, so I decided to pick them up because they had no chips or cracks, no defects at all, and they were nice. That little red car there I looked up, and I saw it, but again, the prices were very high in this store. So it was really a lot of comping stuff out to see what I could get. And the store is gigantic. I mean, what I looked at was probably 10% of the store, so it was just kind of overwhelming to me. I only had an hour, and that's just not enough time to go into this particular store. So I looked at some of the stuff over here, and I see that camera on the floor there. I never looked at that. I saw that now in the video. Well, here's this game that I bought. It's a Golden Tee golf game. That was worth $40. No, actually $83 on eBay. I paid $8 or something like that for it, so that was a good deal. But that camera down there on the floor, I missed. I never looked at it. So I saw it. I didn't look at the tag, so I don't know what that was. I'll have to go back and see if it's still there.
Okay, I found another thing. Okay,
So here I'm making my pile. I'm going back. I like that corner. Now I'm in another corner. There was a doggy thing for dogs. I comped that out. Nothing. You know. Records. I was kind of overwhelmed just looking at that. I couldn't go through them. I said I don't have time. You really need to have a lot of time when you're in a thrift store like this. And then I found these wooden shower hooks, I guess they are. They were $2 for a package of 7. And I think I can get $13 per package on those. All right, so my alarm on my phone just went off and knocked me off, so I'll have to fix that. But anyway, so they're wood drapery rings, they're called. They're vintage, I think. I don't know a lot about all this stuff. I watch the Nurse Flipper a lot because I learn a lot from her. She has a lot of knowledge. Kat. So shout out to you, Kat. I'm very new to all of this. It takes time to educate yourself. I went through a lot of this stuff. I couldn't find anything, and I was getting tired already, I think. That would have been worth something, but again, like I said, the prices were high. I have tons of jewelry. You see all the jewelry there on the left? A lot of stuff.
I'm piling it on here.
So, I think that was pretty much it. I don't think there was much else that I got. I went and looked around again. I could have comped out 50 million things in that store. There was so much stuff in there. I think, if Kat was in there, she could go in and out of there in 5 seconds and know exactly what she's buying. Jewelry, I don't really know anything about. I used to do books. I used to do a lot of vintage books. I love books. I had a whole garage full of books once. I went in here, I looked at the shoes, and then I was also overwhelmed by that. There were so many pairs of shoes, and I'm like, oh. That's what I said. You hear me? I said, there's a lot of stuff in here. And I was running low on time, so again, it was a time issue. Like I said, you got to have the time. Look up every pair of shoes And shoes don't sell very well. They take a long time, depending on what they are. I like stuff that goes fast. And lately, eBay's been kind of slow. I don't know about anybody else, but I did better in January. If you guys see anything in here that I missed, then just leave a comment below, because I don't know what I'm doing. I need help. I really wanted to go through all that jewelry, but I was like, oh, I don't know. I've gotten hit so many times with jewelry that I gotta make sure I don't have my phone in the way like that, because that's annoying to see my phone there constantly. Here I was comping that I Love New York. I was trying to find that I Love New York thing on the bottom there. And it looked like it was an original fabric thing, and I was gonna buy it, but I think it was expensive. Couldn't. If it was cheap, I would have picked that up, because that would have been a unique item to list. And there I am looking at the books. Elvis Presley, that was $40 for that book. I'm like, oh. Yeah. I think I comped that out, but I don't think it was anything. I was back in this corner again. I'm in the book corner. So I hope you... So I hope you liked what I showed you there in the store. It was a beautiful store that I went into, that thrift store, and I'll be going back there next week and hopefully bringing you more wonderful videos on that trip. I'm going to be looking for some estate sales and whatever else I can find to sell on eBay. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all soon.